चलिए, the topic is chemical formula. We have seen several formulae like H2SO4, sulfuric acid, calcium chloride, CaCl2, NaCl, sodium chloride, several formulae. But what is the logic behind this? That when individually we call the Cl, we call it chlorine. But when this chlorine is bonded with hydrogen, it is called chloride or iodide. What is the logic behind it? It is a rule that in if a compound is made up of metal or non-metal, ठीक है, metal and a non-metal, the non-metal part comes second. It is a rule, and generally it will be ended with IDE ending. It is only in a case when you have two types of atoms, only two types, one itself the non-metal and other is metal. For example, I have a compound like calcium sulfate. As I said, calcium sulfate, it means there is no IDE ending. Why? Because here there are three types of atoms in the case of calcium sulfate. One is calcium, second is sulfur, and the third one is oxygen. So in all such cases, we will call the compound, the ending will be ATE ending. That is 8. Calcium sulfate, okay, chlorate, nitrate, like what is the formula of calcium nitrate? Calcium nitrate, for example, potassium nitrate. So the formula for potassium nitrate is K potassium and nitrogen O oxygen. Three types of atom. That's why the ending is ATE, 8 ending. But for example, I have sodium nitride. Okay, so the formula will be NaN, Na3N. I will tell you that how these number come like Na3N. But the thing is here you have to note it down. You have to learn that if we have two types of atom, one is metal and another is non-metal, so we'll go with IDE ending. If you have three types of atom, so the ending will be ATE ending. Understood? ठीक है बच्चों, तो कुछ एग्जांपल्स इसकी करेंगे, बहुत अच्छे से करेंगे. लिखा हुआ है इधर बेटा कि द एंडिंग ATE in a compound generally shows that there is oxygen and two other elements present. Okay, so keep this thing in your mind that the ATE ending will be one element must be oxygen and other two types of elements are present. So for example, we have few formulae and we have to name them. How we will name them? There are only two type of atom, so it is potassium chloride. Here we have three type of atom. One is oxygen and other two types of elements. So the name is ending with 8. Sodium nitrate, calcium carbonate, zinc oxide. Only two types of element. Zinc sulfate, three types of element. Calcium nitrate, three types. One calcium. Okay, here you have to uh, keep this thing in your mind as well. That it doesn't mean that how many atoms are there. I use the word how many types of atoms are there. So don't muddle these things, these two things. Magnesium hydroxide, it is actually OH. OH is itself known as hydroxide. Okay, so it is the special case. Uh, Aluminium chloride, AlCl3, two types of elements, two types of atom. Magnesium bromide, two types of atom. So these are few worked example. I think we are prepared to do the apply questions, aren't we? All right. So let me zoom it for you. Do it quickly.